I got about 6 or 7 months worth of mystery tackle boxes, and I didn't get one single jig head. That is very concerning. And it seems like you're getting a bunch of stuff, but really it's a bunch of junk that nobody else could sell, and now they have, and they're putting it inside your box. Now, this isn't a knock on the company. I just think that they missed the mark on this product. And I want to look out for you guys. I want to look out for new fishermen. I want you guys to be able to feel confident in what you buy, and I want you guys to be able to catch fish and be happy about it. So, should you buy a mystery tackle box? Well, the shorter answer is, if you don't want to watch the whole video, no, you shouldn't. If you want to know why, you should stick around for 4 reasons that you should never buy a mystery tackle box coming up. So what is Mystery Tackle Box? Well, Mystery Tackle Box is a monthly subscription where you can spend $30 a month for the black box that I have here, or you can get a 6-month supply and get it for a little bit of a discount, $26, $27, something like that. And they'll send the box to you every month, and in that box, you get a mystery. You might get some jig heads, you might get soft plastics, you might get a top water, you might get a package of hooks. So if you're new to fishing, that actually sounds like a really good idea. And to the credit of the owners of Mystery Tackle Box and Catchco and all of them, it actually is a really good idea. But it falls short in a bunch of areas. And I'm going to go over that in today's video. Reason number 1, the value. It's about $30, $26 for the black box. They have an elite box, which is red, and then there's the basic box, which is the brown one. And they range in prices all the way up, I believe, to $40, all the way down to $20. Mine's a $30 value. If you take $30 to your local tackle store, you can get a couple packs of paddle tails, jerk shads, you can get a couple hard baits, and you can get a package of jig heads. So you can get 4, 5, 6 sometimes items, depending on which kind of product you get. And that kind of stuff is going to last you a decent amount of time. Now, in your mystery tackle box, you get 1 or 2 packages of soft plastics. You get a hard bait sometimes. Sometimes you get a spoon. Sometimes you'll get weird metal jigs. Sometimes you'll get pre-rigged live bait rigs with a weight and a hook on it and a leader. Sometimes you'll just get a hook. Sometimes you'll get wire leader. It ranges in every single box, but usually you get a hard bait, you get a couple soft plastics, and then you get 1 other mystery item. If you add up all the items in your box compared to all the items you buy at a tackle store, you may think that the value is there because the dollar amounts add up. But that's going to bring us to reason number 2 why you shouldn't buy them. But the problem is what's inside the box. What's inside the box is stuff like this. The Thunderhawk hybrid driver. It's a paddle tail with a built-in jig head, pre-rigged. Tackle crafters, pre-rigged leaders and weights. You should never use these. Major Craft Japanese swim bait with a lead head and treble hooks already on it. Lucky John massive crabs. Lighthouse Lures megabyte jigs. Brown Lures Sea Devil soft plastics. I hope you're catching my drift. A lot of these products are off-brand. I worked in a tackle store for almost 8 years, and we didn't carry about 90% of the products that come in these boxes. What it looks like to me is Mystery Tackle Box took a bunch of baits that they got on discount, and they're stuffing them in your box and maybe throwing 1 Z-Man or 1 Savage Gear, bait that you've heard of before that you might see somebody else using on a TV show or something like that, and they throw that in there. And it seems like you're getting a bunch of stuff, but really it's a bunch of junk that nobody else could sell, and now they have, and they're putting it inside your box. Which brings us to reason number 3. It's almost like the people making the saltwater tackle boxes, again, I don't know if the freshwater is really good. It may be. It seems like the people putting together the boxes don't fish. I got about 6 or 7 months worth of mystery tackle boxes, and I didn't get one single jig head. That is very concerning. A jig head and a soft plastic 3 or 4 inch paddle tail is probably the best selling saltwater bait ever. It's very versatile. You can use it anywhere in Florida. You can take that to the East Coast, the West Coast, the Keys. You can use that anywhere. It's a go-to bait for most people. If you're just getting started fishing, that's something you have to have. I mean, I got paddle tails, I got jerk shads, I got devil tails and stuff that could work. I didn't get a single jig head to rig any of it with. Now, luckily, I mean, I just was getting it to just kind of try it out and see what all the hype's about. I have jig heads. If you're just starting out fishing, and you don't get a jig head for your soft plastics, what good does that do? Now, I did get hooks. I got bare hooks, live bait hooks, stuff like that. If I'm brand new to fishing and I get a live bait hook and a soft plastic, I might put 2 and 2 together and go, oh, maybe this is how it's supposed to work. That's not good. That's not helping you catch more fish. That's not helping you learn how to fish. That's hurting you. Which brings us to reason number 4. Reason number 4 is it's kind of confusing. If you just started fishing and you got a bunch of soft plastics with no hooks, no jig heads, if you've got a massive tuna popper and you got an Inshore Saltwater box and you fish the flats and you've got this huge popper that, by the way, would not be a great choice for the West Coast. We don't have huge jacks like they have over in the East Coast that you could possibly catch those on. Trout aren't going to eat that. Redfish aren't going to eat that unless you're getting massive, huge redfish like you'd catch in Louisiana. We don't have that here on the West Coast of Florida. So this is something that I really could never use unless I went tuna fishing offshore. I'm an inshore guy. I'm never going to do that. To conclude, reason number 4, it's just a little bit confusing if you're a brand new fisherman. There's a lot of stuff that you can just tie on, go and fish, but there's a lot of stuff that's just left sitting in your tackle box because there's nothing to rig it up with. Say you only bought 1 or 2 boxes and you got a bunch of these soft plastics but no way to rig them. What good does that do you? And that's probably my major gripe with the mystery tackle box is if you're a new fisherman, which a lot of people that are buying these boxes probably are new fishermen. If you're buying these boxes in hopes to go out and catch fish, you simply can't use some of the products that are in there because it doesn't come with everything you need to go fishing. And I think that's probably the biggest reason that I wouldn't recommend buying a mystery tackle box. I think in theory, it's a really, really good idea. And maybe if they had better products available, or maybe if they had somebody that was actually a fisherman that was fishing regularly, that knows how to fish and what you need to fish, maybe the tackle box would work out better. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It seems like we got a bunch of stuff on discount and we're going to sell it to you so that we can make some money. And it's going to seem like you're getting a good deal because there's a bunch of stuff in there, but really you can't use all of it. And for that reason, I'm out. Now, all that being said, I definitely got some stuff that's usable. I got some Z-Man darters. I got some Gambler paddle tails. I got a bunch of other freshwater products that can work in saltwater. It doesn't seem like they really have a lot of saltwater stuff in the actual saltwater box. Got some bucktails, some Weston stuff. There's definitely usable stuff in there, but the value is not there. It's confusing. And most of the products that are in the box are off-brand, cheap, like stuff you'd find in a bargain bin at Bass Pro Shops or something. Now, my recommendation to you is take your $20 or $30 or $40, go to a tackle store, ask a professional or somebody that at least fishes, and ask for their recommendation. Say, hey, I want to go catch some snook. Oh, okay, well, here's some 3-inch paddle tails. Here's a 4-inch paddle tail. Here's a white bucktail. Here's a Miridine, and use your money that way. You're going to get much more value out of going into a tackle store, asking for help. There's tackle stores all over the state of Florida. There's tackle stores in Texas, Louisiana, wherever you live. There's going to be a tackle store, and they're going to be able to tell you what works. And they're going to carry that product so you can get it today. So that'd be my recommendation. I hope this video was helpful. I'm not trying to knock the company. I just want to look out for you guys so that you guys can use your money effectively and catch more fish.